Today we will look at the bag opening entry. Once the order is confirmed and it is recorded in the sales order entry, the next step would be generation of the bags. To start with the production, bag have to be generated for the respective order because system identifies a design only if it is associated with the bag. Every single piece in the factory is identified with its bag. On the production floor, the piece is to be moved along with the bag till the export of the piece. To generate the bags, we will first need to specify the order number for which bag needs to be generated. Click on Find button. As there is no bag generated for the given orders, we will need to generate the bags. Click on Bag Generation button. Then specify the serial number for which we want to generate the bags. For example, need to generate the bags for the serial number from 1 to 5. Then specify the bag CHR in which bag needs to be generated. As we are generating the production bags, I'll select the CHR as P. Then the default bag pieces. If user want to specify the specific numbers of pieces which a bag should contain, then he or she can specify over here, or else system will bring it from the order detail. Then the default open bag location. If the user mentions over here the default opening location, system will open the bags in the respective location, or else system will take the first location of the production sequence as the opening location. I prefer to keep it blank and then click on Go button. Now here system has generated bag number from 34 to 40. As we can see over here, for serial number 3, system has opened 3 bags where the order quantity was 5 and each bag containing 2 pieces except for one which contains 1 piece, so that totaling to 5 pieces. Now this is a bag number which consists of year series, the character series and the bag number. Then the order serial number and design for which the given bag has been generated, the open quantity for the bag, the open part quantity if bag contains part quantity, then the date of opening of the bag, opening location of the bag, the current bag location of the bag. As the pieces move to the next department, system will update the bag location over here. Here, if required, user can mention the description for the given bag. Here system is displaying the details related to the bag number, the current quantity and the part quantity which it contains, the order serial number for which bag has been generated, here system is displaying the quantity for which the bag has been generated and the part quantity. And for the given order serial number, system is displaying the quantity, the balance quantity for which bag has not been yet generated. Same for the flute bags and the component bags. Flute bag and component bag comes into picture only if the respective module has been enabled in the system. Now user can click on save button. Here user has been provided with the filter option to view the data. For example, in the filter I am putting a design code. So only selective bags will be displayed over here. Next is the sort on options. User has been provided with the various sort options like bag number, design code and order serial number. Then the bag type. Here in the bag type, user can mention whether he want to see the component bags, flute bags or primary bags. We will look at the bag transactions. There are various bag transactions that happen on the daily basis on the bags on the production floor. The various transactions are daily transactions, bag movement, bag acknowledgement, bag split, bag merge, rejection and melting entry. We'll take one by one. First is daily transaction. Daily transaction is basically deals with the issue and the receipt of the RM in and out of the bag. For example, the process loss happening in the bag, the breakage and missing of the diamonds or color stone in the bags, or issue of raw material like metals and diamond color stone accessories etc. in the bag. In such transactions, material goes in and come out of the bag. So such transactions are recorded in the daily transactions. This is the voucher number for the daily transaction. First is company code, then the type of the transaction, that is DT, daily transaction, the year series. This is voucher character series. Ideally it has to be created as per the process location. For example, a person in diamond doing an entry for his department, he should open a character series as diamond. Then the voucher number. Ideally it has to be maintained as per the month and the date. For example, the month is March and the date is 16. So it has to be 3 for month, March, and 16 is the date. Then click on add button, that is Ctrl A. System will bring the current date. The bag location. The bag location has been picked up from the variable parameter P type as CHR. The system gets the bag location from here. P diamond, that is process of diamond. Next is the RM location from to. This is the default location from where the stock will be issued to the W, that is bag. Then the voucher lock yes no. Here user can lock the voucher so that no modification is made after the voucher has been locked. then the SEO password to unlock the voucher, the description to be mentioned at the voucher level. Then here user can enter the bag for which transactions need to be carried out. After pressing tab, the system will bring the details of the bag, that it has 2 pieces, that is 2 quantity of design, the gross weight of the piece. As this is the first transaction we are doing on the bag, the gross weight is 0. The location where the bag is lying now, that is process of diamond. Then the worker who has the bag, it is Z self, that is the supervisor of the department. Then the production no, it means still the production is pending on the bag for the given department. Then the by location is the location by which the task has been performed on the given design. Then the by worker is the worker code by whom the task has been done on the design. The description, if any, required to be mentioned for the given bag and transaction. The customer code to which this bag belongs to. Now, in the given bag, as the bag is lying in the diamond department, the first task is to issue the diamonds into the bag. To issue the diamonds in the bag, user can click on the issue RM button. Will specify the RM code which needs to be issued in the bag. Here system getting the help from the order RM. This is the breakup for one piece. Here user is entering the RM code which needs to be issued in the bag. As the bag consists of 2 pieces, user will issue the required diamonds in the bag. For example, he is issuing 80 cents for 2 pieces. Can mention the quantity if required, or else system will get the quantity by itself by a proportionating logic and click on the go button. Here system has brought the 2 lines of this RM code with 2 different sizes based on the sizes mentioned in the order. The weight has been divided in these 2 sizes by a proportionating logic. Now we'll read this line. Stock of diamond issues round white SI1 quality of this size, 42 stones with this weight to the WIP location, that is to this bag. Same way, stock of diamond is issuing round white SI1 quality of size 2.5, 42 stones and 0.44 cents in the WIP location. Now the weight has been brought by the system by a proportionating logic, but it not might be the actual weight, so user may change the weight over here. For example, he edits the weight over here, says it is a 44 cents and this is 36 cents over here. Now the same transaction can be done manually also without using issue RM button. Like here user is issuing from stock of diamond, now quality round white SI2 of size 2.5, 40 stones and 40 cents in the bag. Now as the user is issuing RM in the bag, the gross weight of the bag is getting updated over here. The gross weight of bag is non-editable field and will automatically get updated as and when the user issues the RM into the bag or take the RM out of the bag. Here system is getting the gross weight as 0.24. It is basically when the RM like diamond is issued in the bag, it is in terms of carats, but when the gross weight is being displayed, it is displayed in terms of grams. So system has divided this carat weight by 5 and has got the gram weight as 0.24. Now after the diamonds has been issued in the bag, the another type of daily transaction which can be done on the bag is issuing of gold, issuing of accessories or solder wire into the bag. So we'll take example one by one. Now the example which we have taken is a wax set design. So after issuing diamond, we will move this bag to the wax setting location. And now to move a bag from one process location to another process location, we will use bag movement transaction. Now here again user will generate a voucher as 3 and 16, that is 3 for month March and 16 the date. Will add a voucher, same voucher lock yes no, the SEO password to unlock the voucher, the description for the given voucher. Bag location will be picked up from the CHR param type. To location can be mentioned by the user. This is used in case of the barcode transactions or the RFID transaction, where system will automatically bring the to location in each of the transaction based on the location mentioned over here. Pause. We'll mention the location over here as P diamond. The bag number over here. Now system has brought this location automatically based on the production sequence defined in the order for the given design. The next process location is wax setting. Now the bag has already moved from location P diamond to the wax setting. Now the wax setting person will do the transaction on the designs as the bags are lying in his department now. The bag number, gross weight of the piece is 0.24 grams. The bag is now with the supervisor. Now the bag will be assigned to a specific worker by the supervisor. For example, we take this worker as WXT001. Cancel. The bag number. Now as the bag is with the supervisor of the department, the supervisor will assign this bag to a specific worker. For example, we take the worker as WXT001. As of now, the production on the piece is still pending, so production will be marked as no. Next, after some time, when the worker has finished his work on the design, he will return this bag to the supervisor again. And that time the production will be marked as yes. Here the buy location, which will be wax setting, and the buy worker by whom the task has been performed on the design. At the same time, the production points will be allotted to the worker. Here the buy worker is WXT001, the sub process for the given process. As this is a wax setting location, and for wax setting location the production type is WS, the points will be allotted as per the number of stones in the bag. Diamonds, round shape, setting type as wax setting, diamond on gold, round prong. For 2 design pieces, RM quantity is 83 stones, so the points allotted are 83. This is picked up from the production points master. As for this setting type, user has not mentioned any production points master, system has brought this point same as the number of stone in the bags. If required, user can manually enter the production points over here. Now, after the task in the wax setting has been completed, the bag can be moved from wax setting to the casting location or the tree location as per the requirement. We will move this bag to the casting location, for which again we will use the bag movement entry, and now the character series will be wax setting. The bag location PWXT, bag number 41. Again we automatically got the 2 location based on the production sequence, that is casting. If required, user can use the copy bags options also. Based on the scope he specified, system will get the bag moment for all the bags belonging to the scope. Here user need to specify the 2 location is the location to which the user intends to move the bag. For example, instead of manually entering this record, I will use copy bags option. I say instead of P casting, I want to move this back to P setting. For example, as I know the bag number, I will mention the bag number over here. The bag from to option should be used when there is a bag in a series which needs to be moved from one location to another location. User can also mention the order from to option, design code from to scope. User has also the facility of mentioning the worker code, where he can say the bags lying with the specified worker with the production yes remark or no should be moved from the specified location to another location. Now system got the bag here from P wax setting to setting. But as I said, I want to move this back to casting location. Now this bag is lying in casting location. As we all know, in casting location, we need to issue the metal, that is gold, platinum or silver, as per the requirement in the bag. The CHR here will be casting the voucher number, add the voucher. Now in the case of casting, I want to issue the stock location from where the metal will be issued to the bag is stock of casting. Bag number, the location of the bag, the worker who has the custody of the piece. Now I want to issue gold into this bag, so I will select the RM code and the weight. In the issue RM, system asks for the add weight and quantity and the gross weight. User can either use add weight or gross weight option. When the user knows the weight of the raw material which is going into the bag, he can use the add weight option, and gross weight needs to be used when user does know the gross weight of the piece and not the actual weight of the RM which is going into the bag. Now for example, a waxed piece is now casted and user need to issue the gold into the bag in the casting department. The user need to mention the gold weight which has been issued in the bag. But as the design is waxed and the diamond is already setted on the piece, user would not know the gold weight in the design. So in this case, the user can mention the gross weight of the design. So the system will deduct the diamond weight in the bag and will get the net gold weight which will be issued in the bag. For example, over here, I'll mention the gross weight as 10.50 grams for 2 designs. Now the system will update the gross weight of the bag as 10.50 and the gold which will be issued from stock of casting to W will be calculated as 10.50 minus diamond weight, that is 10.26 grams. Now after casting, we will move this bag from casting to the filing location. The character series will be casting. Sorry. The system is saying that the voucher character is not more valid. We'll make this voucher character valid. Sorry. Casting. We'll add a voucher. Can mention the bag location as casting. We'll move the bag from casting to filing. Here system is giving the tolerance error, which can be overruled by specifying the SEO password. Save. Now we'll do the processing of bag in the filing location. Again same way, we'll add the voucher. Now in the filing location, usually loss happens. So in this case, from RM location will be W, that is from bag to the loss of filing. The bag number. Again, the supervisor of filing department will give this bag to a worker. We'll take a worker as filing 001. Now after some time, when he finishes his task on the design, he will come back to the supervisor and will give the bag to him. Now the supervisor will book the loss on this piece. Here, after the work has been performed on the design, the supervisor will weigh the piece and mention the gross weight over here. For example, after the work is done on the piece, now the piece weighs 9.5 grams. That is the gross weight of the piece after filing is done. And if want to mention the dust weight, can mention the dust weight over here. Now, when the gross piece weight has been entered as 9.5, system has automatically booked the loss of 1 gram in the bag. That is, W is issuing G14 yellow of 1 gram to the loss of filing location. Now in the ledger of the loss of filing will get increased by 1 gram of G14 yellow. And buy location is P filing and the buy worker is FIL001. Now after the loss has been booked, the supervisor will take the bag in his custody and will say production yes to book the points in the name of the given worker. Here the production points for the given worker will be noted down. Again, system will seek the production points master to bring the points over here for the given design code, the production category. Here, as there is no points defined in the points master, system will take the bag quantity as the points over here. Now here, user also has the option to manually edit the production points in the case where the bag contains more than one pieces and each pieces has been allotted to different workers. In that case, user will have to manually edit the production points over here. For example, this worker has worked on only one pieces. So points to be given to him for that one pieces. And the another worker Just for the sake of taking an example, I'll take this worker, and he has worked on another piece. So now the production points will be distributed among these two workers, that is FIL001 and POL001, each working on different pieces. That is for quantity 1 he has got the points 2, and for another quantity the another worker has got the point 2. Now after seeing issue RM and the loss entry button, we will look at the other buttons also. First is bag detail. Here system will display all the vital details related to the bag. First is the bag number, then the location where it is lying now, the worker in whose custody this bag is lying, then the customer code to which this bag belongs to, the design number, the corresponding order number, the PO number of the order, then the quantity in the bag, part quantity in the bag, the gross weight of the bag. If the bag is rejected, then the rejection quantity and the rejection part quantity, size and suffix of the design in the bag, the carriage of the design, then the raw material summary over here for each RM category, that is gold, platinum, silver, palladium, diamond, color, stone, accessories, etc. Then the image of the image of the design, then we'll have a look at the bag RM summary button. We'll have to click on the go button. System will display the RM details of this bag. Now the group by option over here is RM category, so we are getting the summary at the RM category level. For example, it contains diamond 124 stones with the weight of 1.2 carats. For gold, the weight is 9.26 grams in the bag right now. We can change the group by option over here. The most detailed level is RM code, so we'll have the summary at the RM code level over here. If the user wishes to see the value, can mention the required value which he needs to see. Cost value, sale value or stock value. As there is no rate chart entered for Z value for the corresponding RM code, system is bringing the value as 0. After the bag RM summary, we'll see the voucher summary. Here system is displaying the issue receipt of the RM, from the location and to which location. Again we can select the group by option over here. For example, we take the RM code as a group by option. As for the given transaction, we have only transacted for gold 14 yellow, so system is displaying the details of G14 yellow over here, that from loss of filing, in the loss of filing, the G14 of 1 gram has been received and the same has been issued from the W location, that is from WIP, the bag. Next is copy RM from FG or invoice. Through this button, user will have an option where he can copy the RM details from the bag lying in FG, provided that the order RM of both the bags should have the same RM and the bag should be lying in FG. Not necessarily it should be a open bag, it can be a closed bag also, which have been already invoiced. Or user can mention that the RM should be copied from the invoice. So the option over here to be selected is yes, that is user wants to copy from the invoice. He can mention the company code of the invoice, then the invoice number and the invoice serial number. Again, user must check that the source order and the target order has the same RM and click on the go button to copy the RM details. The generate bag with details, rework entry, return copy bags, all these are button related to the module, so we'll skip all of them. After the filing is done, we can move this back to pre-polish, but we'll skip the pre-polish location and we'll directly move this back to the setting location. Bag movement entry again. The bag location over here. Bag number. The bag has been moved to P setting location. After the bag is moved to setting location, we'll do the transaction in setting location now. That is the DT entry. Now we'll select the CHR as setting. Though this piece was wax set, but sometimes there is in case of casting, diamonds do get burn out. In that case, we need to manually set those diamond in the bags, or there may be a case of breakage or missing on the bags, so we'll record those entries over here. For example, now we need to record for breakage and missing. So again, we'll give this to a worker. Now after the work is done by this worker, he comes with the broken diamonds or for exchange to the supervisor. So we'll record a breakage of diamond. The sizes. For example, the size of diamond is 1.5, which has been broken. User can also mention the stock rate for it, the quantity, Suppose one diamond weighing 0.005 has been broken. System will get the breakage location automatically and the buy location as P setting, and buy worker is SET001. Now against this broken diamond, stock of diamond will issue the new fresh diamonds. To W location. Sorry. Now here, when we are entering the weight of broken diamond, this is not necessarily be the actual weight of the broken diamond, but in case of breakage, user needs to issue the same weight which are being issued by the stock of diamond to the bag, because no one knows the actual weight of the diamond which has been broken. Now at the day end, we know there is the breakage department and the stock gets accumulated there of the broken diamond. So whatever the difference of weight between the actual weight and the weight accumulated in this location will need to be transferred from the breakage location to the breakage loss location. Now after the production has been done on this bag, the bag can be marked as yes for production. Now the bag can be moved to polish location or rhodium as required, and finally we can move this back to finished goods location. Now after this DT entry, we'll look at the bag movement entry. In the bag movement entry, there is a wax weight column where user can specify the wax weight, and system will check for the tolerance of the wax weight as per the chart defined in the rate chart entry. Then there is a button of copy bags which we have already seen. Here the user also has the option to copy the bags through RFID. We'll take an example of RFID also over here. There is a copy bag option which we have already seen, and there is also an option for the user where he can copy the bags in the bag movement entry through RFID, or simply specifying the bag numbers separated by commas. Again the bag detail button over here which we have already seen in the DT entry. Again the bag RM summary. Next is the certificate details. Here, if the user goes for a certification of the design, he can enter the certificate details of the given bag and the design, can mention the certificate number, the comments, bill number, remarks if any. Rework entry is a module. The total details for the bag. In the voucher, in the given voucher, total number of bags are 1, the quantity is 2, the part quantity and the gross weight for the given voucher.